What's up, YouTube? Hey, it's been a while. I tried to do a live video earlier today. It didn't work because I've got no cell phone coverage. I'm on my way to the northwestern part of Montana for a lacrosse tournament, and I am taking my Porsche 911. So I thought this would be a good time to kind of give an update of where this car is and what I've liked about it, what I haven't liked about it so far. So we're about 4 to 5 months into ownership now, and I will have about 6,000 miles on it here shortly that I've put on it. Just a reminder, if you didn't remember from previous videos, this is a 2017 Porsche 911 991.2, so it's the facelifted version of the 991, which means it has a turbocharged motor. It is the base Carrera model, making 370 horsepower, something like that. It definitely feels healthier than that, but it's not super fast. I totally understand that. But for the most part, I love this car. It has been so good, so amazing, a lot of fun to drive. It's something that my kids fit in the back seat, so I can have them back there. This morning I had my dogs back there. It has a lot of practicality. I've got I've got my baggage for this trip in the front trunk. The only thing back there is the camp chair that didn't fit up front. So it really has a lot of cargo capability for what it is, and it has a lot of personality if you want it to, but if you don't, you just want to cruise, it's perfectly capable of that. So on this road trip, so far I'm 8 hours into this drive, 615 miles roughly, average speed of 75, and the readout is 32.1 miles per gallon. But on my last fill up that I just had, not that long ago, 50 miles ago, there we go, I was getting better than that. I was getting high 32s based on the calculated mileage. So this thing is getting good gas mileage, and I haven't been hypermiling it. Like, I've been having some fun in some of the corners. I've been having some acceleration events, we'll call it that. So I've really been thoroughly impressed with this car. It's covered in bugs now, which we'll have to get addressed here before too long. But I love the sunroof on this. I love being able to have a little bit of an open air experience. I love the exhaust that I put on this. I haven't done a video on that. I've recorded some of it, but I haven't finished the video. So I did get that very shortly after I bought the vehicle. It is very loud on startup, but cruising around, it's not loud. Like right now, you're probably not hearing it much. So it's really nice to still cruise around in. Honestly, I wish it was a little bit louder, but hey, it is what it is. A lot of features that I would have personally spec'd out on this car had I spec'd it out new that I didn't know I was getting. It does have the power folding mirrors, which I like. It does have the ventilated seats, which I didn't know it had those. I definitely wanted the ventilated seats, but I didn't realize you can actually have the ventilated and the heated seats on at the same time. And you might ask why. Well, I love this idea, and I've used it for this. So for a long drive like this, I can keep the heated seat going, make sure that my muscles are relaxed, but then I can use the ventilated seat to keep me from getting sweaty. It does have, on the sport button, it's not quite as aggressive as like the R8. The R8 has some really aggressive rev matching when you downshift. This does do a little blip of the throttle and it rev matches, but it's not quite as aggressive. It doesn't make as much of a scene, not as much drama, which is good or bad depending on how you look at it. Yeah, I love the interior color, this Bordeaux red, the black exterior. I've really grown to like. Black was
Speed ahead.
We'll see. But right now, I'm just enjoying it, having a great time, and excited that I got one. You know, I've wanted a 911 for a long time, so I'm excited that I have one, and wanted to give you all an update since it's been a while since I've uploaded something. Like I said, I tried to do a live video. The coverage cut out, so it ended up short. So this is raw, unedited, and